What's up everyone, my name is Brandy. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are not, welcome back. So happy to have you. I know it's been 2 days that I have not posted. Sincerely apologize, but you know, sometimes you just gotta put the camera down and get to work. But to make up for it, we are doing a nice sit down video. It's gonna be about makeup because I went to ULTA today with my aunt and my cousins, and yeah, I don't know, I just had like the itch for new makeup, so I'm glad that I got to scratch that just a little bit, just a little bit. So I want to pretty much show y'all what I got while also doing my makeup, because I have a birthday event that I'm going to this weekend, and I don't know what I have an idea of the look I want to do, but not really. So I just thought, like, just sit down, take my time, play in some makeup, see what I come up with, and hopefully that's the look that I go with. After I create this look, then I'll find an outfit that goes with the look. You rocking with me? Okay, so you get it, you get me. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna pretty much sit here, see what we come up with. I know for sure I want to do a red lip. I have gone back to my roots, and that is with Miss Ruby Woo from MAC, Act Like You Know. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Sorry you see this weird shadow. It's from my mic. I have my Rode mic on my camera. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. Do you see that? They are changing, and I'm here for it. It gave me, like, I don't know, this weird new sense of love for MAC. I used to work for MAC, so like I feel like once you're a MAC person, you're always a MAC person. Like, that don't go away. You learn so many different like skill sets with that company. People go on different paths, but like the skill set that you learn with the company, that doesn't go away. The business, like when you get into the business aspect of MAC, that does not go away. The artistry don't go away. None of that goes away. So it's just pretty dope. So yeah, working for them for 8 years, you learn a lot and you leave with a lot. And yeah, I just feel like I'll always be that MAC girl. Just had like a new warm spot for them when I saw their products out in the on a display in the middle of ULTA. Anyways, I'm going in with elf primer. You know, I don't really change much. Now I have changed my foundation routine because I don't know, I just come up with this thing where my makeup has to stay on. I don't get as oily as I used to, and I think that's just coming from age. As I, you know, I'm in my early 30s, but my skin is definitely changing, and from that I'm not getting as oily like I was in my 20s. So I don't have super oily skin, but it can get there, especially if it feels like it's stripped of its oil. So I try not to go too ham, but I do have a new foundation routine that I really love, and it keeps my makeup on all day. I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop concealer. I use shade Dark 180 Neutral, or N. But yeah, anyways, I just want to have a look prepared, so because it doesn't take me long to do my makeup, but when I am not sure on what I want to do, it can take a while, and I don't like taking forever doing my makeup. I get bored very fast, and I'm like, all right, just mascara me please. I'm just going in with a Real Technique brush to just blend down the concealer so I don't have a harsh line I need to, I bought a new brow razor because I need to shape my brows because they's a bit hairy, and I get a unibrow, so that's hot. I like to go in between my brows. Now, one thing about it is that I like my brows very natural. I don't like to overdraw or like outline my brows. When I first started doing my brows, I used to do that a lot. I don't anymore. I stopped that years ago. I just prefer my brows nice and fluffy. Hey, good news. NYX has brow pens now. And that made my heart so happy. Because I used to use the one by MAC, but I couldn't find it at ULTA. And sometimes you can order it online, but it could just take a while. And then I feel like they discontinued it for a while. That looks so good. And I'm just doing hair strokes. So it looks very natural. You want to be very light-handed and just like lightly brush. Kind of feels like a feather rubbing your skin. That's what you want. You do not want to press, because if you press, this is what it's going to look like if you press too hard. Hopefully you see that. Imagine, no, it's going to look like you grabbed a marker and just went haywire. I'm just going to get my spoolie and lightly brush the product through my brow. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to use all of, what is this? About Face Fluid Eye Paint. This is in the shade Cloned. And I love About Face. This is a really great brand. I use pretty much all of their eye product except for a few. And I use their fluid eye paint. I even have the glitter ones. And I use their big chunky, I think it's an eyeshadow, but it's in a pencil form. I use that, and I use their foundation, which is amazing. If you like medium to full coverage, I would say definitely get that. You will not regret it. Alright, so now, and what I like about this is that it doesn't crease. Like, I have no issues with my eyeshadow creasing. So I am going to go in with Revolution. I am thinking a nice warm crease. And this is a Morphe brush that I'm using. It's in R38. I got this brush from Marshall. Marshall. And they also have these brushes at TJ Maxx as well. So if you want Morphe brushes, I love Morphe brushes and Jaspinesque brushes. If you want those type of brushes, just go to your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls, whichever one you have, and you will find them. They have really good brushes that you can find at ULTA or Sephora. Even some MAC brushes I found there as well. I think that's good. I'm about to show y'all. I recently bought a Morphe palette. Do y'all call it Morph or Morphe? I just always say Morphe. Anyways, look at that. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Delicioso. Okay, I think I know what I'm kind of sort of going to do, but not really. I am going to go in with this Aristocratic Aura. Alright. Interesting name, I will say. I am going to put this on the outer corner. We are going to like brunch. This is during the day. It's not brunch really. It's just a day party. Because it starts at 4. So I want to go halfway. You see, halfway into my crease. I really like to make my crease look deeper than what it is, because I do have deep set eyes, but I like them to look deeper than what they are. I have a lot of eyelid space. Eyeshadow is my favorite. If I was to come out with my own cosmetic line, I would have to start with eyeshadows first, because this is just what I truly love. Not even on myself, but on my clients when I was doing makeup. By the way, if you ever have fallout, like you see where I kind of have fallout right there, if you ever have fallout, I do not recommend blowing, because you don't want spit getting in your palette. You can either shake it like this, or you can knock it with your brush, and it'll take, you see, it removes that extra dust. I'm gonna do Rose to Fame because that's why I bought it. If you don't, that one in the center, you see that? Beautiful. I can't wait to get a new lens. I feel like y'all are missing out. Oh, I can't wait to get a new lens. So my goal is, God willing, that I get a I want my first Sony lens to be a 15 or maybe a 50. I'm thinking it's between a 15 and a 50, but I also want to look at a 35, because I know for beauty content like this, I really think a 50mm or 15mm would work best. But I think that a 15 may be too wide, just maybe a little too wide. And I only know a 50. I don't think there's really a huge difference, but I know how a 50mm is for a Canon crop sensor and for a Canon full frame. I don't know how it is for an actual Sony crop sensor. So that's my only thing. I'm gonna go in with About Face. This is just in black. It's a shadow stick, and it's called Kill the Lights. It's extremely dark and I love it. I'm gonna put it in my waterline. I like that because I plan on doing a wing that's just gonna come all the way out. Is this my, I don't want to get the, yep, that's my brow pencil. See, the brow pen and the eyeliner by NYX, they look just alike, so I gotta read them to make sure I'm using the right one. Okay, I gotta shut up because this is serious business. So this eye has more of a fold in the lid, so I have to really check the symmetry. And one of my eyes is sunken in more than the other, so because of that I have to go back and forth. And I pretty much adjust the eyeliner to match whichever one is easier or whichever one I like more. So that's pretty much how I'm going to do the eyeliner for this look. And then we are going to do mascara. I'm not putting on lashes. I don't know what happened, y'all, but I'm not rocking with lashes anymore. I'm just not. Like, mascara is alright with me. I got lashes. You can see them very well in pictures. And I think it's just about like the mascara you're using plus the application. For instance, I'm using Essence. You can get it at ULTA. It's I Love Extreme. Great mascara. It reminds me of In Extreme Dimension, but it's $4 instead of $20. I don't even know how much that mascara costs now, because back then it was $16. 16. Like, my lashes are good enough. And plus, sometimes I don't feel like fooling with all that glue. And then my lashes can be very unruly. When they don't want to be bothered, they will push those lashes up and be like, no, get it away. Anyways, back to camera lenses. So yeah, it's either out of 15, 50, or 35. I feel like there's a 30mm lens. I really do. I think there is one. I'm gonna look it up though. But the goal is to buy the lens when I can afford it, aka where I do not have to go into my savings to buy a lens. Yeah, it was just pretty much like I was saying before in a previous video, where I'm just gonna use what I have. This kit lens, y'all, if you want to do beauty content where it's on YouTube or it's a reel, shorts, what is it, TikTok, either one of those platforms, whatever, the kit lens works fine. It's great. It's cool, you know, minus this mic trying to steal my shine or whatever. I want to get better with my skill set and with learning my camera. So with learning my camera, I'm not about to go out and buy a lens. Oh, by the way, sorry guys, I'm using first of all, if you're from the 90s, so nostalgic, right? This is Great Lash by Maybelline. This is the wand. It's one of my favorite because I just love that point, especially for my bottom lashes. But I like it for my top to separate my lashes when it gets all clumpy from the other mascara. But anyways, like I was saying though, I want to get better with learning my equipment before upgrading it, and that's what I'm doing. This is About Face. It's called the Performer Skin Focus Foundation, and it is in shade, I don't know if I can see it, D3 Neutral. I would highly recommend get the camera, get it with the lens, whatever camera, by the way, not just this. I'm filming on a ZVE 10, but if you like want a Canon T7 or I don't know, an M50, a Canon R, a Nikon, whatever, get the kit lens with it and just learn from that. Learn how to edit from a free software. Like, I'm learning how to edit from DaVinci Resolve. I do use the Dehancer tool though. I did buy that and I love it a lot. But I also, you know, I didn't go into DaVinci Resolve with no experience. Like, I learned a lot of my skill set from iMovie, and I've learned like color grading and all that stuff and certain types of editing through Premiere Pro. It's just, I like how DaVinci Resolve makes things just a lot more simple, and I can like do major types of edits without the headache, because some things Premiere Pro does that just does not make sense. Like, it just doesn't. I got my tissue right here because as soon as I start doing my foundation, I don't know if y'all are the same as me, but baby girl nose gets running. It's like my allergies, something about it just triggers the mess out of it. Now, I use two different concealers. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop first, the one that's more my skin tone that I use for my brows. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to feel with the red lip. Usually when I do a red lip, my eyes pretty much are dang near bare. Like, I'll do like a mean eyeliner in a red lip. But eyeshadow like this, whatever, I don't know, something shifted, because back in the day, and back in the day I mean 2016, I would wear heroin lipstick with a bold eyeshadow, like clash wear. There was no clashing. It all comes together fluidly. But now I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like it's just so much. I'm gonna go in with MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. This is what it looks like. It's like this really neat contraption. It looked like it's a syringe. Yeah, you only need a dot. That's it. This will last you a very long time, unless you just love to be concealered out. That ain't my testimony, but if that's yours, do your thing. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and you see how that spreads? Don't get crazy. This is 2 shades lighter than me, by the way, so that's why I'm like 2 dots. Then I just do the outer corner. Just to give it that lift. So you should have that lift right there. Go in with my other concealer brush that I used to dab in that other concealer. So whatever is left over on this brush will just transfer on the lighter concealer, giving it a nice blend. And I'm just pressing the product in while moving it, because I don't want to rub I'm not trying to shear the concealer, if that makes sense. I just want to get as much coverage, because I do have dark under eyes, and then I have a burn mark. I don't know if y'all ever seen me, or paid attention, not seen, because I vlog without makeup on a lot, but it kind of looked like I have a black eye, but I don't. It's a burn mark, and I burned myself when I was 3 years old with a curling iron. I was trying to curl my hair, and from that's just a scar I've always had ever since, and there's really nothing I can do about it, and I don't want to do anything about it because it's my childhood and it's just a part of me, you know. So everything is nice and blended. Okay, so I just got 2 new powders. I got the Morphe in Banana, and I got the Translucent Enrich. Now I've been using Laura Mercier in Deep, and that has been my jam. But I saw these and I was like, they look kind of similar to what I already use. So this is how I keep my makeup on for over 8 hours. I first go in with the lighter shade powder. Now I used to use Airspun, so I am taking a shift to using the Banana by Morphe. And I'm going to take my this is a ULTA foundation brush, Precision Foundation in 12, and I like it because it has that angle to it. And I'm just going to press that up under my eye. This has really helped with the brightness and with it not creasing throughout the day. And just pat, 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 pat. I'm just going to do a little bit more, not too much. There we go. So I'm not really baking because I'm setting it up under my eye. Now I'm going to go in with the dark shade. I like to put it in the lid and just kind of shake it up some, shake it around. Now I am going to use my, what is this? Where are you from? This is a tapered powder from Sonia Kashuk. I got this from Target, that's right. And I am going to just dip my brush in the powder, tap the product off, because I don't like looking powdery. I don't know about you, but I do not like looking powdery. And I'm going over the lighter powder. And as you can see, it's nice and matte, but it's still very natural. This, you know, I don't follow a lot of beauty trends. I really don't. I pretty much just stick to what I know, because I'm like, is it broke? So why am I fixing it? Right? But this, I get it. Just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, just the excess. Pat. Now this really keeps my under eye locked in. All my highlighted areas, it don't move. It stay put. It's like I'm not moving for nobody. I'm Rosa Parks. We ain't going nowhere. I am going to use the Juvia's Place and bronze. Oh, that's in a different language. Deep dark. And I like to do the contour first and then the bronzing. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade, dust it off, and I bring it around town, and I just follow my natural bone structure, and I stay close to my ear. So you just stand in that one spot. You can bring it up some. I do. It doesn't bother. It does round out my face because I have a naturally long face, so I do like to round it. Now I'm going to go on with my beautiful bronze, and this is where I go above my contour, so you can see the gradients there. So you got the more cool tone, and now you have the warm tone that really stands out, and I go around the perimeter, and now you can see that my color is coming back and I'm no longer ashy looking. And I do like to kind of go on the balls of my cheeks, because again, I prefer a round face, versus if you don't want a round face, you want more of a chiseled or elongated face, then you would go straight down and up. I'm just bringing it around town. All right, perfect. Now I do contour my nose, but not to make it smaller, but to not to make it smaller, but to make my nose bridge more pronounced, since I do have more of a wide flat nose. So I stick to the contouring right here. So I go in my crease and I bring it down and I stop. That's it. Like, I used to go all the way down, but yeah, things change. And then I go in with my brush and just I do not, and I mean this every fiber in my being, I cannot stand a harsh nose contour. It just, oh. So I'm just using what's left on this powder, and I'm just making it a little less obvious into my highlight, so it's not like super obvious, you know, like you're gonna see it, but it's like not too harsh lines. That, oof, I've noticed a trend of that whole thing where it's like the harsh highlighter where it's not blended with the very orange lines. Take it back. Take that style back now. I hate it. I'm going to use NARS blush in Obsession. I'm a big fan. I used to wonder, like, what's the hype? What's the hype? I'ma shut up. That's what I'm gonna do, because I get the hype now. I keep it on the balls of my cheeks, again, because I like my face more rounded. And I get blush happy, okay? I have blush blindness. Alright, so as you can see, I got my contour, got my bronzer, and then I got my blush. So it gives a gradient effect. You should not see separation between those three things. Now I'm going to highlight. So tip for you. Anyways, this is the MAC Holiday Highlighter in Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skin Finish. They used to come out with this in different packages every holiday, and I feel like they still do. So just wait for Christmas and it'll be there. I'm really sure on that. Okay, I cannot stress it enough. Because of the type of look I'm doing, it's fine. So I like to put highlighter right here, and then right there on the bridge, again, just to accentuate my nose bridge. That's it. I don't do the whole line thing. I just want to accentuate my button nose. And yeah, oh hey, I forgot about this brush. Going back in, this is what it looks like, by the way. Just gonna add a little bit. I used to go crazy with highlighters back then, with like the Bobbi Brown highlighter. Oh, that was a time. I'm just blending out the edges because I just want that natural sheen. I don't want a harsh line, so when I look in the front, you don't see like a ashy, you know, ness or whatever. Got my Morphe spray. Found this at Marshall's. Y'all, look at this. Look at that mauve. So gorgeous. Remember when this was trending? Hold on so y'all can see it. Y'all remember when that was trending and people were like putting it on super hard, acting ignorant? And like, you only need a little bit. I put it on, it was great. My lips was tingling a little bit, but it didn't burn like I expected. All right, we're gonna start with the red lippy. So I have, what is this? Night Moth. Old Faithful. I got Night Moth because I want to do a red ombre. All right, it's perfect. And I do overline my lips. Well, yeah, it is overlining because I'm not staying within the ridge of my lips. I go above and on top of the ridge, so I like my lips more pouty. Here we go, guys. I'm nervous. It's still, ooh, yeah. You know, it's a lot smoother than what it used to be. This camera is making it look brighter than what it actually is because it's honestly not that bright in person. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna take the tip off like that. That's how you clean mechanical pencils. And I want to use black. Oh, it's going crazy. Uh-oh, a little piece broke from me cleaning it. Alright, okay. Okay. Okay, I have this Fenty. I know this is crazy, but I just want to see. Oh gosh, this is brighter. Let's see if I can revive it. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I got a little outside the line. So I'm gonna dab a little bit. I need my compact mirror. This is the finished look. I really like it. Not mad at all. I don't think the eyeshadow clashes with the lips one bit. Yeah. We good. I like it. Not mad at it. Yeah. It's a go. Now, if anything, if I am to change anything, is if I do eyeshadow, it is not gonna be this shade. It would be more so a very like something that kind of mimics my skin tone but has like a glossy effect where it's almost wet like. I'm thinking more so of like this shade. Let me put it on my hand. No. That's what it looks like. Maybe. It's a big maybe. I'm not sure though. I have my Pat McGrath palettes that may just be a little bit better because there's actually a nice taupish bronze that gives my eyes like this wet look and not too much color. It doesn't need lashes, but I feel like to elevate, especially with this lip, I may go with the lashes. Why not? Why not? And I bought these. Like, look at these. I bought them. So where I will probably cut the lash like into 3 sections and like place them where I want them so they like blend seamlessly with my lashes. But I'm definitely gonna need some lashes to elevate the look. But I love it. I do love it. I feel confident in this lip. The last time I did a lip like this, I did not feel confident whatsoever. I felt very I didn't feel good about how I looked. But then again, I just didn't feel good about how I looked, period, back then. Definitely in a different mind frame now, so that could be it. Thank you so much for joining me on this discovery of what look to do. I'm pretty happy with what I purchased and also happy with the look that I've created. I know for sure I am keeping this lip. This lip is staying. Eyeshadow is going to be darker, more my skin tone, but with, you know, the shimmer to give it like that glossy wet look. Eyeliner staying just like it is. We'll be adding Wispy Lashes by Ardell. And my foundation, this is what I showed you, is what I do every time I do a full face of makeup. I do these steps. My makeup stays on for over 8 hours. I get compliments on my foundation and stuff, and which is a pretty big deal because I have hyperpigmentation and old acne scars that, you know, thankfully with my skincare has cleared up a lot. But, you know, sometimes I have fresh breakouts and I have, you know, new dark marks that I have to work on getting rid of, and the foundation just covers it perfectly, and the powders and all of that stuff. So give it a try. Tell me what you think, how you like it, how it works for you. I hope this video was helpful. I want to, you know, when I do makeup videos or whatever, I do still want to like bring education. I am stuttering. I need to go to bed. That's, what time is it? It all makes sense now. It's about to be 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what I get for deciding to, you know, watch Ghost. And yeah, instead of just doing this first. But I digress. I do want to make these videos more educational every time I sit down in this chair and have makeup in front of me, because we are always learning something new. I am always learning something new, and I want to share it with you. But yeah, be on the lookout for more videos like this. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great whatever. Just be great at it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl is starting to feel a little bit delulu, so I'm gonna go hop in the shower, take all of this off, and take my butt to bed. All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace.